we connected, nothing but we install. So we discussed about how to connect the VMware, and the second thing is that, and there is some of the basic commands will be there, so those commands also we are going to work around. Let me share my screen. So hope everyone able to see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I think everyone have the access for this one, right? The share folder. So I uploaded all the documents here. Okay. So it will be helpful for you to go through the everything. Okay. So here usually I'm giving the some kind of work around homework. So
Pawan, sorry to interrupt.
yeah, getting a lot of echo. Yeah, tell me.
Your voice is getting echo.
No, from my end I think it's clear. It's the same for everyone.
Yes, Pawan, your voice is clear.
Let me resign once again. 1 minute. Hello. Now is it clear?
Yes, Pawan, it is clear.
Hope it's clear, right? People are able to hear me.
Yes, Pawan.
Yes, Pawan.
Okay. Don't know, some issue with okay. Won't waste time. So this share folder will be having all the details. Okay, here all the notes will be I'm updating. Okay, and here there is one folder called workout. So this workout folder, please create a one directory with your name. Okay, and you can upload whatever the information I'm giving, nothing but there is some sort of the homework I will give, kind of the exercises. So those
We are unable to see your screen. Are you sharing your screen?
yeah, I'm sharing my screen
No.
now. It's clear, right? Okay. So here there is one folder called workout. So here please create one directory yourself. Here usually I'm giving some sort of the exercises. You need to upload those exercises. I will do the revalidation. I will discuss with you guys. Okay. So that is simply the overview of the documentation. So let me move to the our topic. So today topic is that how to connect VMware server. So that is the first one. So yesterday we installed VMware. Inside of that we install the operating system. So in today class we are going to discuss about how to connect the VMware, and the second thing is that we are going to discuss about some basic Unix commands. So there is some sort of the Unix commands we are using. So we are going to discuss in detail of the command and what is the purpose of that, each and everything. So let me move on to the topic. So yesterday, let me you people are install the operating system, and we install the operating system inside of your VMware. So this is my view of my operating system. It is a command line. Probably people are able to see that a graphical user interface. Let me see that. So it will be listing out like this. So once you power on the system, it will be boot on. You can see that graph phase came. So yesterday, hope you people can understand about the booting process. So once the grub phase came, immediately it went to the kernel phase. So right now the kernel is loading here. Immediately fraction of seconds we are going to get a graphical user interface. So that is the run levels. So for the connectivity purpose, we can use the multiple channels are there. So most of them are using the putty, but some people are using the mobex, and right now I'm using the like a terminus. There is one thing is the terminus. So like this it will come, give the password of whatever you given, automatically it will be login. If it is not prompting the password means no issue, since I place the password. Okay, so generally for you people, you people can able to see like this. Okay, so once click on terminal. So the terminal is nothing but the command line interface for the server. Okay, here there is some sort of the things we are going to identify before we are proceeding for connectivity. Let's see that here. So if config -a, so there is one command is there, if config -a. So a is nothing but all, so it will list out all the configuration information, nothing but including the IP address, including the everything, it will be list out. For example, if you can see that here 192.168.220.132, this is the IP address of the my server, whatever I am installing. So to know the IP address, so we are using this command. There is a one more command also there, nothing but IPR also. So IP command also it will be work, nothing but IPR command. This IPR command also it will list out your IP address of the your server. Why I need to know the IP address of the server? So in production environment, when we are working into the MNC production environment, so the servers will be residing somewhere into the world. For example, let it be I am supporting the one of the US client. The US client, their servers will be usually they are placing in their environment only. Let it be in US, New York, New Jersey, California. Okay, somewhere they are placing their data centers, they are operating. So let it be I am the working into the TCS or Wipro, whatever may be the company offshore. So I am the person taking care of the all the administration support for those servers. But right now I am not in front of the server. Okay, so I need to connect, I need to do the kind of the regular activities, day-to-day activities. To first of all, to connect the server, I need to establish the connection. That connection established we are able to perform by using the remote login. So we are calling as remote login. Remote login. So what is a remote login means? You are not physically directly it's connecting, you are using via through network. So there is some network you are connecting the servers, that probably your internet, fiber channel or any VPN, everything, whatever may be that is a terminology is a different, but internally all are become the part of the network only. Means you are connecting, for example, you are making the call to the some person. So how you are making the call? That through the particular network, then Wi-Fi network or whatever maybe the network is going to be established. It is help you to connect from the source to destination. That's the same way here also, whenever we are trying to connect the server, let it be your server will be there into the one of the data center. So this data center, your server there means we are using some tools, nothing but people are using most of the putty or terminus or mobix, and there is a extreme, there is one more tool will be there. These are the different type of the third party tools. To connect the server we are using this type of the mechanism. For example, let it be just I will check it out whether I have a putty. If I don't have the putty, so if you want to means you can download, but I'm using the terminus. So putty is generally, it is basically, if you can see that, putty download for Windows 10. Just browse it. You can see that the number of the things will come. Here you can download anything. Download the putty. Just download the putty. Whatever may be the architecture. So based on your architecture, you can download. I'm using for the Windows base. Let me, I'm going for the 64-bit. So I'm clicking on 64-bit. Automatically it will be installed. So once it is installed, just open it and try to install it. Next, install. The putty will be installed. So this putty is one of the kind of the mechanism to connect the servers. Okay, I install the things. So once I install, it will be listing out here. Otherwise you can search here putty, open a putty. Okay, so if you want to connect, if for example, let it be this is my server 192.168.220.132. if you want, for example, whenever clicking on this console, our cursor will be automatically inside. You cannot take out sometimes. In the time we have to be use Control plus Alt. Control plus Alt will you release your cursor from the console, because right now some of the times you are not able to perform. You cannot take your console to the outside once you click on inside. So there is a sometimes, because you are using the console mechanism, it won't release you immediately. So that is the reason you need to use Control plus Alt. You just press the Control plus Alt, your cursor will be released. So this is my server 192.168.220.132. 192.168.220.132. So just port number 22 is a very default number. Let me click on open. So just accept. So by default root is the username. So whatever the password I given, I am giving the password. I forgot the password. One minute. Let me take the duplicate session. It is having some issue. Okay, I forgot the password. Let me show. I have another server. So this server, I connected to Mobix. Let me see that. So this is the IP address 192.168.220.129. So let me open the putty. Open the putty. Give the IP address. Click on open. Here give the root, and I'm very bad into the passwords. Don't know what a password I give. Yeah, it works. So this is the way how we are connecting the server from the outside. So this is a one way of the mechanism. Putty is generally we are using for the general purpose, and for if any SFT, if you want to transfer the any files, we are using the putty admin. There is a one more thing is there, but there is a one more third-party tool also there, that is called Terminus. So this Terminus is somewhat better when compared to the graphical user interface. For example, type Terminus download for Windows. So you can use the Mobix also. Okay, there is a lot of the tools are there, like a connectivity tool. Just click on this one. Once you click on this one, automatically it will be downloaded. So we have a Mobix also. Mobix also extreme. This is one type of the tool. People are using the as per their convenience. All tools are for the connecting purpose only. But the thing is that this Mobix and Terminus, these are the tools help you out to connecting and transferring protocol also. What is a transferring protocol? For example, like a WinSCP. So most of them people are aware of that WinSCP, right? So this WinSCP is one of the tool. It will help you to transfer the data from the one place to other place. For example, I want to transfer the data from the my local desktop to the server or server to the my desktop. So this is the WinSCP is the one of the third party tool. It will help you to, here we need to provide the server details, we need to log in, automatically it will be appear here, and here your desktop will be there. From here to here you can directly copy and paste. Means this type of the mechanism we are using from the WinSCP. But instead of using the two tools, so these are the tools like a Terminus and a Mobix. So these are the tools will help you out to install the things by default. Nothing but this will be automatically it will existed. So just download the software for the Windows and directly install it. So since I am already having, it is not going for the installation. So just install it and log in with your Gmail ID. So it will ask you for the Gmail ID. The view will be like this. So the view will be like this. Okay. So once you install, automatically it will be having the right side of like a host, keychain, port forwarding, snippet, everything, and SFTP also there. Means you can directly copy from the one server to other server, and you can do the WinSCP activities also. This is somewhat convenient, and moreover this is a graphical. If you want to connect the any one server, means click on the new host. Okay, here you need to update the host IP. For example, right now my host IP is what? IPR. So my host IP is that 192.168.220.129. Just paste the host IP here. Okay, so this is for the name convention. For example, you can see that some of the servers I mentioned that demo3, that is for the my name convention. So you can here also you can update whatever the name, demo3 new something. Okay, here you need to update your credentials. So by default it is a root only, and whatever the password you are using. So just place the password everything, and here you need to go for connect. So once the password is correct, everything is perfect, automatically the connection will be going to be happen. So let it be, it's connecting. So my password. So this is the way how you can able to connect. So why this is somewhat better, you can change the colors also. Okay, and you can increase the things also. This is somewhat comparisonly better. So this is the way how we are connecting the server to from the VMware is a kind of the console servers. We are not able to perform all the operation, means copy, paste, or any kind of the things and all we cannot perform it. So it is a kind of the restricted. And moreover, in production environment also, the console will be not available for everyone. So that is the reason what the people are doing. People are going to connect with the through the some of the third party devices. So that is the one. If config -a, this command will help you to identify the your IP address, and you can see that this is your network card details. Means this is your IP address, this is your net mask details, this is your Broadcom details, means this is a MAC details. So usually this is about your network card information. So this network card will be allocated by the your VMware. So some of the times in production environment, people will ask you that, okay, especially network teams or application teams, I need some details of your if config information. So those time, so this command will help you to identify that your network related information. So there is one more command called netstat command, netstat-nr. This command will help you to list out what is your server and what is your gateway and what is the interface it is connected. So what is the terminology of gateway? For example, gateway is a kind of, for example, everyone let it be, you are using your mobile. So when you were trying to make a call, same example, when you were trying to make a call to your colleague or your mother or whoever it may be. So first of all, you will pick up the phone, you will dial the number, you are establishing the connection. Once you establish the connection, it will connecting to the nearby tower. So the nearby tower will be act like a gateway. From the tower, it will be pass on the information to the satellite. From there, the traffic will be connecting to the again destination nearby tower, and it is connecting to the person. These things are happening into the fraction of seconds. Means whether you are using the network connectivity or whether you are using the Wi-Fi connectivity or whatever it may be, there is some channel it is going to be established. That channel nothing but gateway access. For example, right now coming to our situation, my server, I install the server into the VMware. You can see that I install the server into the VMware. So whatever I install this VMware, it is a private zone. Nothing but it is a private zone. Simply if you want to tell that we are using our mobiles. Okay. For example, you want to transfer the data from or you want to establish the connection. We are enabling the Bluetooth. So once we enabling the Bluetooth, by using the Bluetooth, we are connecting to the nearby devices and we are transferring the data from the A to B, source to destination. So that's the same way the Bluetooth is nothing but gateway. Here also, so whenever the server is there, the server, it is established into the one kind of virtual private layer. Means this layer is we are not able to connect directly. So that is the reason if you want to connect means the gateway, the network adapter NAT will help you out to connect your server by using the particular gateway. This gateway is allocated by automatically. For example, if you can see that what is my laptop IP config. So this is my Windows laptop. In my Windows laptop, I want to check the IP information. If you can see that here, this is the my details of my gateway. Nothing but the default gateway 192.168.31.1. So this is my default gateway for the my Windows server. So here in the same way, this particular Linux server also, it is placed into the same range. What is the same range in network? This is a kind of the network topic. Don't be confused. 192.168. You can see that 192.168. After that, you can see the 31.1. This is almost the same range of IPs. Normally, here whenever we are creating any servers in production environment, the last digit only maximum change. You can see that here 31.1 is there, right? For example, let it be I'm having the 20 servers. I will place you the IP address like that 31.1, 31.2, 31.3 till 31.20. Like that I am placing. So here also the range of the IP will be allocated by the network team as per the client need. So we are so these are the gateway will help you to connect your server to the outside. So in production environment there is some sort of the scenarios will come. Let it be one user will be there. The user convey that okay, there is a one server will be there. Particular server he is not able to connect it. So he created the ticket stating that I'm not able to connect the one server, okay, with my login credentials. So let it be these are the one of the IP address of server. So first of all we are collecting the information. After we collecting the information, we are going to give the clear. So one of the scenario what I am going to check out means I'm checking first whether server is connecting to me or not. So first of all, from my command line, this is my command line, I'm going to ping the server. So what is the server IP? 192.168.220.129. So it is a pingable, means it is responding. Okay, then I will try to connect by using the terminus or putty. Okay, it is connected, so it is connected for me. Since I'm into the office environment, probably it is a connected because I'm into the same virtual layer. Let it be. The third thing is that make sure that you need to check your network. Check the network, okay, and check the ping the gateway. It's supposed to be gateway should be pingable. Some of the times, due to the sum of activities or maintenance activities, especially the production in production environment, okay, we are not able to connect the servers, means through the gateway issues. So let it be network team is there, without noticing they perform some kind of the patching activity, they done some of the updates. Due to that, automatically this particular gateway is temporarily inactive, means it is not working properly, but they did not update it to any one of the team. Later on I came to know that this is not pingable. As per the user, this is not pingable. So when it is not pingable, your server is not able to connect. So that is the reason immediately what is the next action? See, in production environment, we are not the person only doing end-to-end activity. We are doing some portion of the activity operating system related, and the rest of the activity should be supposed to be worked by the other teams. So here operating system side, it is up, server is up, and we have a NAT gateway also there, everything is there, but it is not pingable. So the next action is that I'm going to send a mail, or I'm going to connect with the network team stating that this particular IP, especially the gateway, is not pingable. They will check the things from their end, and they will check the same set of servers. For example, 220.129, let it be 220.130 or 131 servers, that's the same issue is happening. Okay, they will check the connectivity, they will fix it automatically. We are able to connect. If I am able to connect, means I will inform the user to revalidate. So this is a one way of recurring issues into the production environment. Okay, any doubts? Can I proceed to next? Raj and everyone, any doubts?
No.
Okay, so let me proceed to the next one. Okay, so the next one is that, okay, so there is a sum of the commands. So coming to our topic, how to connect the server. So this is the way how we are connecting to the server. Next, there is a sum of the commands will be there. So what are the commands? So being a Unix, okay, so let it be your Windows operating system. Being a Windows, you always need to check it out some of the things, right? It means how to browse it, how to create it, how to copy it. There is a lot of the things you need to do work around. Means since you are into the graphical user, you are at least trying the things, but the thing is that I'm into the command line user. So being the command line, I cannot perform those things directly, right? So I need to know the some of the commands. So what are the commands? I need to know it. So by using, let it be, we'll go with if config -a. This command will help you out to list out all the information, nothing but, let me copy here, it will helpful for you. So this if config -a information will help you to give the, by using this we get all network information. If you want to get the network information of the thing, we are using the IPA, or we are using the IPR also. So IPR also one kind of the recursive. If you want to get the IP address details, I don't want all the details, I need the only IP address. I don't want this framework loop, I don't want all this, just list out the range itself. Then we are using the ipr command. So there is one more command is there, nothing but netstat hyphen nr command. So this netstat hyphen nr command also one of the basic command. It will help you to list out the your network information. And there is one more command also called ping command. This ping command will help you out to whether to check the connectivity of the server, whether it's a pingable, it is responding or not. To do the validation, we are using the netstat command. So this netstat command also will help you out for the basic things. So then we are going to check the some of other commands. Uname is one of the command. So everything I will share you the notes. Don't worry, I will share you the notes. I will share you the this information also. Whatever I'm trying, the notepad also it will be. I am going to place it into the share folder. So uname is one of the command. By uname command, we can identify that which operating system I am working upon. For example, in Unix distribution, we are having the 200 plus distribution like IBM AX, Solaris, Ubuntu, Fedora. There is a lot of things are there. So I can identify by using the uname command. There is a one more switches are there, uname hyphen a. A is nothing but all. By using this command, I can list out all the information of the particular operating system. Means what is the server, what is the domain details, and what is the version, and what is the time zone, okay, and what is the time, and what is the architecture. Each and everything I can identify by using the uname hyphen a. Let it be, I don't want all the information, boss. Just I need the what is the version. So I'm using the command called uname hyphen r. This uname hyphen r command will help you to list out the information, of only the version. So there is a one more command called cat/etc os release. So this command will help you to, okay, just I want to know that some basic fundamentals of my operating system in detail. Means this OS release command will help you to what is the name of your operating system, what is the version of your operating system, okay, and what ID like, what is the like, and variant it is a server, okay, and which platform, which architecture, what is the particular where it is come from, okay. These are the some sort of additional debugging details. Means I'm going to get a clear fledged information of my server. This will help you to list out the nothing but all the information in detail. So this is the way I'm going to list out the information of my server. So not only this one, you are going to see that some of the additional commands, nothing but this OS release and uname hyphen r, okay. Along that one, I'm going to perform, there is one more command called cat/etc. If it is a Red Hat, we are using Red Hat release. So the Red Hat release, I want to know that which particular version of operating system in Red Hat. Means I'm using the command called cat command. So date is the command to list out the date. cal is the command to list out the calendar. So date, I want to know the server date information. The server is running on which date and the server is running on which information. Everything I'm able to identify by using this one, okay. So these are the basic commands we are going to use it into the production environment, okay. So once this is done, then I'm going to use some sort of other command. df-h is the command to list out the my disk details. For example, I want to know that how many disks are available into the my server. So we are using the df-h command. So this df-h means let it be in my server, in Windows server, let it be, you can see that if you go into the my PC, you can see that I have a 3 folders are there. In the same way, I want to know that in particular server how many folders are there, nothing but how many file systems are there, how many directories are there. Okay, so these are the some of the commands. There is some sort of one more information, df-th. So the df-th is the one of the command. I want to know the type. As I said you yesterday, okay, the thing is that the type is the command. It will help you out to, okay, so it will help you out to list out the what is the type of the file system. You can see that here the type it is showing that, okay, like xfs, tmp, all the information it is listing. Means in operating system of Linux we are holding of 3 to 4 types of the types will be there, nothing but what is the file system type, whatever the data is storing. So in Windows mechanism, you can see that XFS mechanism. Sorry, Windows we have a NTFS, FAT32. These are the different type of the file system will be available. So if you don't know, means when you placing the pen drive, you are trying to format, you could see that FAT32. FAT32 is one of the type of the operating format. So here also I think property, yeah, you can see that here file system type NTFS. Okay, same type you will be have the lot of the thing like a FAT32. There is a lot of the different things also, you can see that same thing here also. There is a few types are there like XFS, EXT, different type of the things will be there. There also we can able to pull upon. So I want to know that type means I am using the df-th. So these are the basic commands. So not only that one, let it be, I want to list the information. For example, pwd is the command to display the present working directory. Let it be I am working on where I am standing. Always it is the main important is that you need to validate where you are standing, means which place you are standing, where you are performing actions. To know that one, pwd command will help you out. id is the command to help you out which user you logged in. I logged in as a user root. Okay, so there is a, so by this all cumulatively we are performing one scenario also. Okay, I will show you the scenario also. Okay, so id is the command. Next thing is that ls is one of the command. It will help you out to list the information of details. For example, I want to list the information of, like, what are the files are there in my present working directory. So these are the different files are there. Means let it be in Windows, I want to know that, so what are the directories, what are the information is there. You can see that these are the different type of informations. Let it be these are the informations are there, but I want to know that like a property type, nothing but when it is created, what is the size, what is the type, little bit of some sort of additional information. In the time I am using called ls-l command. So ls-l command will list you out in-depth clear details of the server, nothing but whatever the files are there. Let it be earlier it is showing only index.html, but here it is showing index.html, some time, some date, and something root, and you can see that some directories. You can see that mail directory is something like that. A D is a nothing but directory. If the D is not there, means it is a file. Okay, so it is listing of all the information into the regularly. So once it is done, then we can perform, let it be I want to see that hidden files. So in the time I am using the concept called ls-la. LA is nothing but list out all the type. So the hidden files will be listing out here. What are the hidden files? The files which is started with the dot is called the hidden files. So this dot is a hidden files. It is created by the operating system. Some security reasons. For example, it is trying to track the information, what exactly it is happening, everything it is need to track it. In that time, the hidden files will be help you out to track the information, ls-la command. So and not only that one, we are using the one more shortcut also, just double L. L is a kind of the symbolic shortcut for the ls-l. So directly it will list out, instead of ls-l, it will list out. You can use the ll command also. This ll command also, it will help you out list the information. To list the information, we are using this command. So there is one more commands are there. So we are using the cat command. So just I want to know that today I'm going to nothing but maximum I'm trying to explain the commands only. Okay, by using these commands I'm creating the one scenario based. I will show you, okay, step by step how those commands will help you out to using that particular scenario. Probably right now it is simply the information only giving, right? It will be don't know where we need to implement. But when we go into the scenario, you people can understand that, okay, how the command will be useful into the scenario based, how to copy, how to merge it, where I need to use which command. So I will show you the scenario over there. Okay. So here there is a one command called cat command. So what is this cat command will help you out? For example, right now I'm into the present working directory root. Okay. So if you trigger ll means ls-l, these are the information is there. So I want to know the information of index, this particular file. Then I'm going with the cat command. I want to list out the information of file. Then I'm using the command called cat command. The cat command will help you out to, sorry, anything? Anyone call me? You know? Okay. So the cat command will help you out to list out the information of your details. So for example, you want to list, for example, I have a Windows mechanism. So there is one particular file is there, license one. I want to know that what exactly the content inside. What I'm doing, I'm just clicking on double click. I could see that some content is there. Okay, so this is the way I am working on Windows based. But the thing is that when I'm going to the Linux based, I don't have any graphical user interface here. So I need to go with the command line only. So what exactly we are clicking on double click, that command will help you out to display the content. We are using the cat command. Cat command we are using only for the file only, means this is the file, this is a directory. Here we cannot using the cat command. So inside the directory we will be having the content. Okay, so for content establishing, for content view, we are using the command called cat command. So let it be, I'm display the command called cat. So there is a one more scenario. I want to create a new file here. For example, here there is a new file I need to create. Okay, simply let it be temp. I'm creating the one new file. So after creating, I could see that I don't have any data. I'm pushing the some data. I'm saving the file. So now let me validate. I have the data. Means what I've done here, I created the file, I appended the information, I list out the what exactly I done. So right now, what exactly I'm going to do it here. So I'm going to perform the same thing by using the touch command. The touch command will help you to create a file. The touch command will help you to create a file and push the content into the directory. Nothing but, for example, so this touch command will help you out to push the information, nothing but, okay, touch temp. Temp is a particular directory. Okay, it is temp is a temporary one file, temp.txt something I want to create it. So I use in the command called temp. But the thing is that I need to list out, right, okay, it is showing that okay, it is existed, nothing but it is created, but I need to know that okay, what exactly the particular thing, nothing but whether the file is created or not. I don't know, right? To confirm that one, what I'm going to use it, I'm going to use the command call ls space hyphen l list out and the file name. So there is a space is there in between here. Here is one space. Here is one space. Here we don't have the any space. Make sure that space is a matter here. Space also it is take you that as a consideration. So that is the reason. So that is the reason. Make sure that everything should be perfectly aligned here. Then only it will take you the values. Okay. Right now I created the file and I listed the file, means I can see that the file is listed. So right now the next step is that I need to display the whether any content is there or not. So cat space temp.txt. So right now there is no content is listing. So there is no content is a listing. So I want to place the some information over there. So I am going to place some information. So I'm just copying the content. So how I am going to place the information? So ll, so temp.txt is there. Let me list out cat. It is not listing anything. So we are using the command called greater than cat space greater than space temp.txt. So hit enter, type something, hello, hi, bye, type control D. Control D is the command we need for save and quit. Okay, so make sure click on the control D. Sometimes control Z also work. So I'm using the control D. So I done that. So next thing is that just click the up arrow and down arrow. It will be help you out. No need to type a command. The content is placed. So this is the way how I am using the greater than symbol, means append the nothing but pushing the data into the particular file. Let it be one more scenario. I have a temp.txt. I want to create one more file, temp1.txt. I created the file. Now my requirement is that let me list out temp1.txt. First of all, I need to list out whether the file is there or not. File is there and temp.txt here also file is, means both files are there. Let me list out the content of temp.txt. Let me list out the content of temp1.txt. You can see that temp.txt have the some information since we appended. temp1.txt it is not having the any information. temp1.txt it is not having the any information. So that is the reason what we are going to do it. My requirement is that in my production server, the client said that okay, you want to copy the data from A to B or something, nothing but he said that copy the data from this to this. So there is some type of the scenarios will come. So my requirement is that whatever the data is there in temp dot this particular information, okay, I need to copy here. So I'm using the command called cp where I need to copy from temp.txt information. I need to copy to temp1.txt. So temp.txt, just copy space temp1.txt. So are you sure? It is asking because temp1.txt, if any data is there, it will going to be overwrite, means it will delete and placed. Okay, I placed yes only. So automatically now the thing is that cat temp1.txt, earlier data is not there, and let me see that both places nothing but temp1.txt and temp.txt, both files it is having the information. So one it is having the information. Same thing So there is a one more thing is there, copy, and there is a one more thing is there, nothing but move command also. So move command how means, let it be here. I want to rename the particular file. Let it be in Windows. I want to rename the temp directory into temp name to hello. Means I'm renaming the particular file name with a hello. Means what I done, I click on the right click, I use the rename. Whenever we click on the rename, there is a few things will be happening. Earlier it was a hello. When I click on right click, rename by, means I rename the name, and after that my old file hello is automatically deleted, created, appended. Means three type of the actions is performed. Means deleted, old file is deleted, new file name is automatically created, and the data also automatically synced, means appended. Means all the three types of the action completed. So here also what I'm going to do it in the same way how I can perform. Let it be, there is a requirement, this particular file I need to change the name. Okay, means rename. We don't have the rename option here, we have an option called move. So the commands are very simple here. Whatever the generalized terminology we are speaking, the same set of the commands will be going to be work upon. Here we are using the move command. So what is my need? I need to rename temp.txt to hello.txt. Means what is the source? Temp.txt. What is the destination? What exactly you are planning to rename? Source is the temp.txt and destination is that hello.txt. Means I am planning to rename temp.txt name to hello.txt. Let me validate. If temp.txt name is exists, let it be temp.txt. So there is no name. Hello.txt it is there. Means the temp.txt is deleted, that hello.txt is created, and the data also appended. Means all the type of the actions is completed into the same time. So that is one of the major advantages of move command. Means three type of the actions completed into the same time. So there is a one more requirement. I want to delete this file. Right click, delete, deleted. Means it is disappeared. So now the same thing, I want to delete the particular file. How I can do it? Rm space file name. Rm command is a very dangerous into the Unix environment. Since in Windows environment we have a recycle bin concept, at least whatever the files are deleted, temporarily it will store into the recycle bin. But the thing is that when you are going with a mechanism of here, we don't have that option, nothing but we don't have the recycle bin. So that is the reason in production environment, whenever you are deleting, modifying, performing any kind of changes, first take the backup. Backup, how you can take it? By using the cp command. Take the backup, and after that you perform the changes. Once you said that everything is fine and clear, then you can go with the thing. So I deleted them, planning to delete it. So why I'm saying the backup? For example, let it be in production environment. So here it is a deleted. How I can validate? hello.txt or type ll in particular path. Nothing is there. Everything it is a deleted. Everything it is a deleted. So there is some sort of the requirements will come into the production environment. So generally, let it be this is one of the file. The client said that the file will be having some sort of the content like a hello, hi, bye. Okay, there is a new file he bring. Instead of temp1.txt, he bring the latest updated information of temp.txt. He is asked to replace the file, okay, and perform the actions, or he is asked to do some changes into the file. Okay, whatever it may be, we are ready to do it. But the thing is that before we are doing any kind of activity, first of all, take the copy of, because I don't know, I don't want to be take a risk. What I'm going to do, I don't want to be placed with the same name, right? I am placing with a BKP type. What is the timestamp? Let it be 11/13/2025. So I'm placing the file with name. So let me validate temp.txt star. Star is nothing but wildcard entry. So you can see that both things are existed, nothing but I taken the file. CMP is the one of the command for comparison purpose. Okay, let it be I done the some comparison. Just I want to do that. To compare the two files, we are using the CMP file. Diff is one of the command to check the any differences are there. If the differences are there, it will be usually list out. Since the both files are same content, it is not showing anything. For example, if you modified any one of the file, the content will be going to be differences, it will show you. So what is the client requirement? He said that he want to modify temp1.txt instead of hello, he want to place it some other information. So I'm using the nano is the one of the type of the thing. If you want to modify the thing, nano space temp1.txt open. Okay, so let it be. So you can see that here hello. So instead of hello, the client said that place by in capital letter. So I type the by. Okay, control plus O, then enter, then control plus X. I'm showing you 1 second. Okay, control plus O, then enter, then control plus X. Means control plus O for the save. Make sure you accept it, then control plus X. So this is one of the feasible command. We can use it. Okay. So by that automatically the changes will be happen for the file. Now list out whether the changes are happened. temp1.txt. So now the changes are there. Let me do the comparison now. Okay. Let me do the diff. So differences it's showing, right? Earlier it was a hello. Now instead of hello, in first line, first column, you change it to by. Okay, so this is a way how the difference. Same production environment, after I done the changes in the editing process, I done the some mistake. The file was corrupted. Okay, so unnecessarily escalation come to me. So instead of that one, what I'm going, okay, let it be. I want to take it to the original position. Later on, I will work it out. So original position means, first of all, I'm going to validate whether I have a backup or not. For example, God grace, I taken the backup. So what I'm going to do it, this particular file is I mistakenly I corrupted, means I did not done the properly. Okay, so what I'm going to do it, I will rename the file. I will rename the file with a current file. Means the current file whatever there, I'm renaming. Renaming performed means automatically it will come to your original file. Means whatever the earlier file information is there, now it is showing that cat by, right? But original file it is there hello only. You got my point, right? Earlier it was a hello only, it is only listing out. Okay, any doubts till now? అర్థమవుతుందా? ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉన్నాయా?
No, Pawan.